Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck.
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
It's time for the Joe Show, featuring number 74, Joseph Andrew Staley. Joe, how you doing?
Hey, you better than my middle name.
I was about to say Alexander.
I thought you were going to say Joseph, Paulie, Staley.
So, Joe, you guys have the bye week this week. What the hell have you been up to during the bye week?
I've been down in San Diego with my family.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that's where I spend my time in the off season down here. I have a house down here, so just been with my wife and my daughter and enjoying some family time.
So, a little beach time, or are you heading off to Legoland, or what the hell are you doing down there?
No, just my daughter's only about 6 months old, so she's getting ready to crawl. So we're kind of, we're getting ready for that moment to happen. But we're just kind of hanging out, man. And we went down to the beach for a little bit a couple of days ago, and so just keeping it chill.
Hey, did you get a chance to watch Thursday Night Football last night at all?
Yeah, I did actually. I watched the game, and I was on babysitting duty. My wife was out there playing soccer at the local YMCA, dominating like usual. And I had the baby duty, so I strapped her up. So my brother-in-law came over, and he comes in the house, and I have my daughter strapped to my stomach in one of those baby Bjorns.
Right.
I have a beer in one hand, and I'm standing up, bouncing her, trying to get her to go to sleep, and then watching the game. And he's like, and his boss is over there, and his wife is giving him, trying to get him to, pull the trigger on having a baby and all that. And he's like, it's possible. You can do that. They don't show this side of the NFL. An NFL player sitting there with a baby strapped to him, having a beer, watching the game. So that's what I did yesterday.
I think you should be the star of the next NFL promo for
the NFL for Baby Bjorn.
Hey, now watching the game last night, you guys just came off the trip to Denver last week, and obviously your worst loss of the season. Is that something you just kind of blow off and say, all right, let's get restarted after the bye week?
No, it's not something you'd blow off. I mean, definitely watch the film, and obviously it was not our best performance. Myself personally, probably one of the worst games I've played. But it's definitely watch it and learn and see what wasn't going right and what we can do to fix it. And but I mean, you don't want to spend too much in. I think in any loss, you don't want to spend too much time thinking about the loss, and the same thing with a win. You don't want to spend time thinking about too much about what you did right, and you gotta have a short memory in both circumstances and move forward. But we definitely watch the film together as a team and learn from it, and we'll be ready for this next game.
We were quick to remind folks last week after the loss. People were like, oh my God, the Niners got blown out. And we said it was 2 years ago in Seattle. I think you guys suffered the worst loss since Harbaugh took over as coach. You guys lost to the Seahawks like 42-13, I think. And that was the year you guys went, and then you guys ended up going to the Super Bowl that year. So that's why I asked if this is something you kind of learn from and just move on and kind of put on the back burner and don't take it too seriously, because you still have more than half the season left.
We have a lot of games left. I don't want to say don't take it too seriously, because, definitely the nature of the business is to win games. And anytime you don't accomplish that, you want to figure out why and what we can do better and improve as a team and as a player. But, like you said, it's not something that you're going to dwell on. Because if you do that, you just kind of carry that negative momentum into the next game and whatnot. So, this bye game comes at a good time. We're able to really do a lot of self-scouting and game plan for this next game and the second half of the season and come back refreshed and ready to go.
I got an email from a listener of ours by the name of Jim, huge 49er fan. He emails us all the time and asking questions about the team. And he said, hey, I know you guys are going to talk to Joe Staley today. You got to ask him the one thing. He's not going to be happy with you for asking this, but you got to ask him about the move DeMarcus Ware made last week in the Denver game. So now apparently DeMarcus, and then he sent us like a little link to a video. So apparently DeMarcus.
I've seen the link. That's the great thing about Twitter. That's the great thing about Twitter. Everybody thinks that they're the first person to show you this thing.
So apparently,
I got that link. I got that link. Tagged to me or sent to me about 1,000 times over the past week. Definitely saw in the film room. I was there firsthand to see it on the field.
Who was the first one to send you the link to the video?
Myself in the film room. I don't know. We watched the film right after the game on the plane, and I was the first one to see it. It was bad technique by me and a good move by him as well.
So anyway, the reason I guess this is on it has made its way onto the web, and there's a couple of vines out there. Is Ware puts a move. He looks like he's going to spin. You step in one direction, expecting him to do a spin move. He goes the other way, and you're kind of left grasping at air. Is that a good way?
Yeah, and then the caption says, "Where'd he go?" Don't want to be on the other side of that. Obviously, it was a good move by him. I thought bad technique by me because when he spins, you're not really taught to spin with. So that's kind of like a last ditch effort if you're in a bad position. If you feel like he's going to be able to spin and get the corner, and you spin with him. And so I was expecting him to spin, and then he did a fake spin, and I was left looking stupid. So
now after a move like that, is anything said on the field? Did he say anything to you after that, or any time during the game?
No. No. Some people would, but he's a classy player. I think if I was roles reversed, I probably would have said something.
So hey, how well do you have you ever talked to Peyton Manning? How well do you know Peyton Manning?
I've never talked to him. The only time I've ever talked to him was like we played the Colts one time. I remember I sought him out just so I could shake his hand.
So last night after the game, apparently he had a problem with, of all people, the scoreboard operator at Mile High Field.
I did see that. I saw it this morning.
So
he said, scoreboard operator, not his best night. Not his best night. I'll talk to him.
Here's the audio. I'm going to play it for you so you can hear it again, and for any of the boneheads who haven't heard it. And he's not joking here. He's not tongue-in-cheek. He is absolutely serious when he's talking about the scoreboard operator last night's game.
I have no problem with our fans. Our fans are great. I got a problem with our scoreboard operator. I got to have a little talk with him. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's playing music and showing players dancing, getting the crowd fired up when we have the ball. I don't think we should be doing that. I don't think we should be showing, their quarterback on the sideline. I thought that was kind of disrespectful. So our fans are great. Our fans are loud. But the scoreboard operators wasn't his best night.
It wasn't his best night. He's breaking down the scoreboard operator. I guess the guy showed a shot of Phil Rivers at one point and then was trying to fire up the crowd while the Broncos have the ball. And when Peyton Manning's your quarterback, that's something you absolutely do not do because he wants things absolutely quiet when he makes his audibles.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say to that. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I think as an offensive player, though, you kind of relate to him because, you want that. When you're playing at home, you definitely want the crowd to be at a minimum so you can make your audibles, and that's the advantage of playing at home is we don't have to deal with the crowd noise. So I can see the frustration if it was getting a little loud there at the end.
Yeah, I can imagine what he would say if the PA announcer said something about it being third down for the opposition when you guys have the ball.
Yeah, no, that's a mistake you can't make. wasn't your best night that night?
That was not my best night. Good call. Good call, Joe. All right, so wrapping things up, when do you guys get back to the facility and get back to work?
Monday. So I'll get back on Sunday. We'll fly back and then start back up Monday, get a bonus day. bonus day or two on the Rams, and then normal week of practice from there.
All right, Joe. Enjoy the rest of your week off, and we'll talk to you next Friday. Have a good one.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right, man. Not my best night.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.